After we left the Brotherhood bunker with Veronica, we were accosted by some paladins who didn't like what Veronica had to say, but we let them know she wouldn't be a problem for them anymore as she would be leaving the Brotherhood. Unfortunately, when we took her to the followers, the Brotherhood showed up, killing the followers who agreed to let Veronica join them, worried that Veronica was threatening the Brotherhood and spilling their secrets. We had to kill the paladins before taking Veronica with us to the old Mormon fort, where there were some more followers of the Apocalypse. There, we parted ways with her and instead picked up a new companion, Arcade Gannon. We briefly returned to Yes Man to let him know we'd upgraded the Securitrons, and the last step of the plan is to kill or disable Mr. House. But first, we finally made contact with the NCR before we make a final decision on who to support in the battle for the Hoover Dam, and by extension, New Vegas. They had a few tasks for us, most of which we'd already completed while working with Yes Man and making contact with the factions across the Mojave. Working with them officially locked us out of working with Caesar, but that was always part of our plan. Then we returned to the Lucky 38 and entered Mr. House's vault inside the casino, where we found the real him, kept alive with the aid of a machine. In the end, we killed him and finally installed Yes Man on Mr. House's system. We've been warned by the NCR that any further involvement with Yes Man will make us enemies of the NCR. When we met back up with Arcade, we learned he supports an independent New Vegas as well, and has some allies who might be able to help us with that. Now it's time to complete his companion quest and gather his old friends, former members of the elusive Enclave. So let's go to show location, and I think we've unlocked at least Hannibal Johnson's location, because I've talked to him before. So show location. We've got Jacobstown, which we've been to, which is good. I could have sworn I went to Hannibal Johnson's cave. But anyway, so we'll start with places that we can definitely go to already. So we'll go to Jacobstown first. And we'll find out who's there. Okay, so this is where a bunch of men can live.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again.
You sure these mercenaries work for the NCR?
Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. Whoever they are, they want us dead or gone.
How have they been harassing the town?
Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep people from retaliating.
What do you want me to do?
You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off if you have to.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Okay, so we came here... I was like, did we get a quest? We came here a while back to get Rex's robo-brain figured out. So, let's go first in here to... Wait a second. Why are there so many thingies? Oh, God, I hate that. Okay, local map. Yeah, so let's go into the lodge. Because I keep seeing all these markers at the bottom of the screen, and I was like, are there this many things around here? But, okay. Nope, it's just because they're all over the map. But anyway, door to Jacobstown Lodge. It'd be kind of nice if, like, maybe they only showed up at a certain distance, but I guess it probably doesn't really work that way. Oh, look, a snow globe. I did find the one in the Lucky 38, by the way. You found a limited edition Mojave Landmark snow globe. Awesome. So I can also bring that back to, what was it, Jane or something? Okay, so it looks like right around here should be.
Hello.
You?
Hey there.
Nope, that's not it.
Bye.
Well, we're here. That's right. Okay. So it must be this guy here then, who we talked to before, Dr. Henry.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Arcade Gannon has asked me to gather all the former members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
You must have something important in mind. I'm willing to go to this little reunion, but my work here isn't complete. Help me get my research to a stage where I can hand it over to my assistant, Calamity, and then ask me about this again.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, interesting. So if we go into our quests, I'm pretty sure that's basically what we have to do is do this quest with a Lily. So where is that? Guess who I saw today? Ask Lily to help you investigate the Night Stalker mutations. Look for the source of the Night Stalker health mutation. So, let's go and see if we can chat with her. Should be outside somewhere. Oh, because we did see her before, kind of in this area. And again, I did this off camera, so if you're like, I don't remember any of that, that's accurate. You don't. Because I did it off camera. So let's talk to her.
My word, but that was a lot of chopping at that casino, dear.
I'm looking into the Night Stalker mutation. Want to come with me?
Oh no, dearie. 3 makes a crowd.
Okay. So we'll have to get rid of Arcade for the moment. But we'll pick him back up later. So goodbye.
Talk to you soon, dear.
Again, talk to Lily. Blah blah blah.
Ooh, those Night Stalkers, always carrying my big horners. It'll be nice to give them a piece of my mind.
Okay, Lily has given you the Stealth Girl perk. So we've recruited her for this, and now what we need to do is look for the source of the Night Stalker stealth mutation. So, oh, you know what? I always do that. I want to go look at the map first as well. So Charleston Cave is where we're going next, and it's off to the right. So, I don't know if we should go out of the fort and possibly up. Looks like there's a trail over that way. So, we'll head out of here and up this way. Now, because we got this, I'm assuming maybe that's a stupid move, but I'm assuming that this is the quest that will help him with his research because there weren't any other options to ask about it. But this is something that we talked to him about again a long time ago off camera when I came to fix Rex. He was the guy who helped me fix him. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going the right way exactly to get here, but it seems to be working, so I guess it'll do. Is it in this cave? Oh, okay. Charleston Cave. I didn't think it said cave, but okay. In we go. Okay, so we are in the cave here. Wonder what's back here. Oh, nothing. Okay. Okay, so let me just check on what we're doing again. Look for the source of the Night Stalker stealth mutation. Okay. So we know a little bit about Night Stalkers because we did... Oh, shit. Oh, Night Stalkers. Okay, so I was thinking about Nightkin. But presumably there's something related to Night Stalkers and Nightkin and how the Night Stalkers are invisible, basically. I think we have run into Night Stalkers before, like once somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where. Let's check out our local map here. Okay, so it's like way off there, but how do we... I guess we'll go down this way and start going this way. Goodness, this looks like a gigantic cave, but oh, I hear a lot of noise. Where's he going? Okay. There's still another one out here. I wonder if she can see them? Or what the deal is. But I think it's great that we have her on our side. Okay, I don't know if I can jump from down here without dying. And I feel like I'll definitely get stuck down there. So I think maybe we will go down here. And see where this takes us. Now, I know that the Nightkin are super mutants. I don't exactly know about their creation, but I know that they have a lot of, I guess, like mental disorders and things, issues, as a result of the stealth boys, for some reason. I'm not exactly sure how that relates and ties together, but I do know that that's a thing. And we definitely know that after having met Dog and / God in the Sierra Madre. Because they were basically like split personalities. And yeah. That's about all I got. Okay. Is this going anywhere? Where's this going? Let's go in here. Is this where we came from? I don't know. Sounds like a rattlesnake. Okay. In we go. They're taking care of things for me. I like that. I like this way better. I hear something, but I don't see anything. There we go. That one wasn't invisible yet. Oh, these are the bighorners that they've been killing, I guess. Here, another one. Still don't see it. Or is that Rex making that noise? I don't really know. Oh, it's empty. But anyway, let's keep going further down. Hear them. Oh, where is it? Must be right behind me. Do they swim? I don't know, but I have a rebreather, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put... Oh, I already have it on. Oh, no. It's not... You don't actually go under the water, I guess. Is there anything over here? There is. Okay. Where is this taking me? Goodness. I'm gonna get lost in this place for sure. Oh, there's 2 different ways to go here. Where do I need to go? Let's see. Is this even... I'm like so far away from where I need to be. But we are discovering the entire area, I guess. So I suppose that's helpful in the long run. We've discovered the entire area, but what I need to do is find my way back to here. But it does look like we've discovered this entire cave, so I'm just going to actually turn right back around and go the way we came. And so it must be in that watery area. We went the wrong direction. We need to go the other way. So we'll head back in here. That must be Rex that I keep hearing breathing like that. But I don't really know. Okay, so we're back here. And now... Looks like we would need to go straight through here. Is this where we were? I think it was. Oh, search Nightkin. Okay, Chewed Stealth Boy. Look for the source of the Night Stalker stealth mutation. Tell Dr. Henry you've discovered a potential cause of the Night Stalker mutations. Cool. Okay, so we need to go out here to the left. Okay, so that noise is still going on, so that must have been Rex that was breathing so heavily. Oh, you know what? It's also probably Lily. Forgot about her.
So many staring eyes.
Okay, so let's talk to Henry.
Is there something else I can do for you?
I found a chewed-up stealth boy in the Night Stalker lair.
There's still power, but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished that exposure to the stealth radiation could induce mutations so rapidly. More importantly, this explains why my research into this group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up with a cure for the Nightkin. There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test on Lily. It's the only way.
Why Lily and not some other Nightkin?
Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. More importantly, she asked if she could help me in some way. I've told her about the risks, and she still insists on helping me.
And what are the risks?
Possibly immediate and permanent metal damage. There's a reason the Stealth Boy Mark IIs never got beyond the prototype stage. Lily already has a pre-existing condition, and the experiment will likely make things worse for her.
I'll talk to Lily, I guess.
I'll be waiting.
Okay, let's talk to her. Talk.
You should have heard Leo, sweetie. He laughed and laughed when that old man in the box exploded.
Do you still want to help Dr. Henry run his experiment?
Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll go to him now. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
Okay. So she's gone to do that. Tell Dr. Henry to proceed with the experiment once Lily is present.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test as soon as you give me the go-ahead.
Go ahead and start the tests.
Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous readings. You're welcome to stay and observe if you want, though.
I do kind of want to see.
All right, power on the Stealth Boy, Lily.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rat scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0. But that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the Stealth Boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what's happening here?
Well, well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way.
Okay, so our quest option is to speak with Keen and try to defuse the situation.
My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the Stealth Boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides.
Uh-oh. Speech 80. What you do in the wasteland affects all the mutants here, but you didn't think about that, did you? The Mark IIs are even more dangerous than standard Stealth Boys.
Our lives, our decision to make. We're tired of sitting around in Jacobstown waiting for a cure.
What are you planning to do once you have the specs?
There are caches of Stealth Boys out there. With a Mark II in hand, it shouldn't be difficult to upgrade every one of them.
And then I guess we'll just go with Speech 80. What you do in the wasteland affects all the mutants here, but you didn't think about that, did you?
No, I didn't. Not until now, anyway. Very well, human. You've made your point, and I withdraw my request.
Okay, nice.
Someone's watching me.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
Okay, so let's talk to Dr. Henry now.
Reports of Legion raiding. Nice work with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone able to talk their kind out of anything once they had their mind set to it. I got a lot of useful data from the experiment, and am a lot closer to a cure than before. It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. However, if Lily were to continue to wear the prototype...
The risk... I think Lily should continue to wear the prototype. Well, what do you want to do?
I'm close to the cure. I can feel it. Lily's continued help will give me the last bit of data that I need.
I think she should continue to wear the prototype.
Very well. It will be worth it, I'm sure.
Okay. And now can we talk to you about recruiting you, or did we already do that? Like, is that already... No.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes.
Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine.
You were with the Enclave?
Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left.
Morning.
What about her?
Hey there.
Nope. Okay. So why don't we try to go get... I'll pick up Arcade again.
I hear the Great Khans got massacred. Is there something else I can do?
Arcade Gannon has asked me to gather all the former members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, yes.
Got one?
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed.
Like Dr. House. Anyway, his work was what mattered to him. It was pointless to do all that without a goal.
I'm sure Henry has goals. He was just more concerned with the how than the why of things. Being in the Enclave didn't really mean much to him. I guess I'm lucky that I'm part of the followers. Helping people as a doctor is important, but with the followers, it feels different. It feels like we're working towards something more important. That's more than the sum of the good deeds that we do.
Okay, so on to the next one. Let's head out of here. And we'll just see where else we can fast travel to. West side, west entrance. And we'll see who's in here. Let's get in.
West side, huh? I passed through here with another follower a while back, Anderson. The locals were having a lot of trouble getting water through.
Okay, so let's check out the local map and see exactly where we're supposed to be going. Looks like Miguel's pawn shop, which we've been here before a long, long time ago now. Is it this guy? That's Miguel.
Robots on the strip are running around with different faces or something. Don't ask, because I don't know.
Well, this can't be it. West side. This isn't him, right? Wait, what? Well, wait a second. Who are we looking for? No, I guess this must not be it. Sure looked like that's where it was. No, I guess it's just around the corner of his pawn shop. One of these two people?
That should keep the powder
Judo Krieger? Oh, yep, that's him. We talked to him too a while back.
Sticking around for the attractions?
Arcade asked me to find you. I'm gathering the remnants.
Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us?
It was Arcade's suggestion, not mine.
It really must be bad out there if he's sending you to us. Is the idea that we swoop in by vertibird, guns blazing?
That's way better than what I had in mind.
I hope you weren't thinking we were going to take the lead. That's no job for a bunch of graybeards. Or gray heads in Whitman's case. I'll be there at the reunion. Let's hope the others show up too, or this plan isn't going to work. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get into the bunker. Navarro.
Okay. Goodbye. Well, actually, talk to me about the old days with the Enclave.
I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants.
What happened to the Enclave, oil rig, and Navarro?
Internal sabotage took down the oil rig. Never did get the full story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region.
I'd like to know more about your former squad.
I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full keeping those two apart some days. It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And? Oh.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years, and with good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him.
Okay, they're loyal to you, too.
Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. They went through a lot together, but my family went through it too. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
Okay, so that was simple enough. Let's go to the world map again and see what else we've got. So, the next closest one is here at Cannibal Johnson's Cave. So we'll go to Aerotech Office Park, and from there, we'll head to the cave and see what we can get over here. So it was back this way, right? Just like, oh no, wait, what's this? Oh, the Sharecropper's Farm. Interesting. So we'll go there first too, I guess. We're kind of heading in that direction. Two of these over here, so we'll talk to him first. Hopefully this goes okay with Arcade here, since we kind of screwed the sharecroppers with what we did in Vault 34. But it's okay. We'll be fine, hopefully. I don't think they'll be I don't think they'll be related, but I don't know. The game is pretty responsive to the things that you do. So, but I'm really hoping that it's not going to be an issue. Do we have to get into that area? I don't know. Maybe not. No, there's another house over here. I was like, please tell me I don't have to get into that fence, 'cause I'm going to be really annoyed that I have to go all the way around. But no, it looks like we're just going over here to this house. Must have to go inside. Here we are.
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving.
Arcade and I were looking for you. We're gathering the remnants.
Been a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
Your advanced level of tech would be useful in settling things between the NCR and the Legion. There isn't anyone else around with your equipment and expertise.
You can thank the NCR for that one. Wait, this isn't on behalf of the NCR, is it?
No, I was planning to... No, not that. Does it matter who we help?
Yeah, it does. There's not a chance you'll find me helping the NCR in any way. They've caused me too much grief.
Then you'll be happy to know I'm planning on helping the Legion.
All right, then. I'll show up at this gathering of yours. It might be good to see the others. Johnson excluded. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember.
Okay, what did you do when you were in there? Is it because is Arcade not with me in this house right now? Is that why this was more difficult? I don't know. What did you do when you were in the Enclave? With the Enclave?
Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire. By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved. Back then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
Probably true. Okay, do you have something against the NCR?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years.
And what do you do around here?
Do? I don't do anything. I'm retired.
So what did you do before you were retired?
I was a soldier. Why do you even care? I came out here to forget about the past, so quit bringing it up.
Okay, fair enough.
What's up?
No, he's right here. You don't have anything to say about this guy? Oh, there we
Moreno
go.
took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
A man should know when to let go.
It's been decades, you know. By now, he's been out of the Enclave longer than he was in. Most people know when to hang it up and start over. But not Moreno.
Okay. So one more down. So that was simple. And then again, we just need to go to Cannibal Johnson's cave. So it's over this direction. And hopefully that's pretty simple too. And then I think it's only one more after Cannibal Johnson. I won't bother looking at it again right now. We'll just get there and see, and we'll check it when we get there. Okay, so here we are at Cannibal Johnson's cave. So let's go in and check it out. And oh shit. And traps. Okay. Anyway, let's talk to him.
Well, it's about damn time. What took you? Oh,
Oh.
I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now.
Arcade asked me to gather all the remaining members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
Thought I recognized the fellow with you. So what's this reunion all about then?
He thinks your experience in technology will help resolve the conflict in this region. I'm gathering allies just in case. I don't know why I feel like I just don't want to tell them everything.
Yeah, the NCR and the Legion are about due for another dust-up. So you're gonna get yourself involved in that. All right, I'm in. Could be fun. Oh, and in case Arcade forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My word is old. Appropriate, huh?
Sure.
If I had to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I was like him in a lot of ways. I wish I knew.
Why worry about it? You don't have to be your father. I'm sure your father would be proud of you.
I wonder if he would. It's pointless, I know, but sometimes I wonder what he wanted me to be. Maybe being a doctor in the middle of Nevada wasn't exactly what he had in mind for his little boy.
Okay. Well, that's simple enough. Let's see. I think, yeah, we just have one more, right? With Daisy Whitman. Ask Daisy Whitman to come to the Remnants reunion, and then convince the Remnants to reunite for one last battle. Okay, so where is this chick at? Back in Novak. Been a long time since we've been over here. Oh, which speaking of, so this sign right here has been officially spotted for the TV show. So they are filming at some rundown roadside motel somewhere, and it is very clearly Novak, because literally this exact billboard here, or little sign, is what has been built at the set there. So, very cool. I'm so excited. I'm losing it over all the little tiny, tiny drops of things that we're getting from, I think, just random stuff. People who drove by. There's like a Vault-Tec van was seen, like on a semi-truck at one point. So that's interesting. Because I know that basically in the games you don't really see much of Vault-Tec. Basically until the show came out, you've never really heard what Vault-Tec was really up to before the war. A bunch of other companies and stuff, but not Vault-Tec itself. Maybe in the third game, because I know that you're in a vault, but... Anyway, so this must be her.
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
Arcade asked me to find you. I'm reuniting the remnants, and they'll need your piloting skills. Oh, I forgot to ask Cannibal any other questions, but anyway.
Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the controls of a vertibird. There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake Mead. That place seems to attract aircraft for some reason. But if I get one more chance to fly, count me in. I'll be there. My part of the passphrase is dear.
Okay. How did you like flying vertibirds for the Enclave?
I was never happier than when I was in the cockpit. I was able to go just about anywhere and everywhere, limited only by the fuel I could carry. There were more than a few missions where I took the scenic route home just so I could stay in the air. Caught hell for it every time, but worth it. Some of the things we did were questionable, I know. That's just how it was back then. Figure I've done enough good to make up for any sins, anyhow.
I mean, it's possible. What do you do in Novak?
I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines, mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together.
And you were a pilot?
Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away.
Okay. Goodbye.
Watch your six out there.
Okay, and that is all of them.
Since my mother died, Daisy's been the only woman in my life. She was the only other woman close to my father, too. She flew him out on over a dozen missions, including his last. I've always been close to Daisy. There have been some good men along the way, but lovers make poor confidants. Daisy never had children of her own, so she was always there to listen. Being in the Enclave didn't mean much to her. She just loved to fly. It broke her heart to be grounded.
If it was an important part of your life, why shouldn't she enjoy it?
As screwed up as it sounds, at least she was a part of something. Granted, it was something admittedly pretty bad, but it was something. If you spent the first half of your life flying Enclave troopers in a vertibird, I suppose picking over pre-war rocket parts doesn't quite compare.
Okay. And so that is that. Now we have to go, I don't know, somewhere to find, what is it now? Gain access to the Remnants bunker. Wonder if this is like another vault or what. Okay, and here we are at the Remnants bunker. So let's go ahead and get inside. Looks like another vault of some sort. Or, I mean, I guess it's just like a regular bunker. Requires key. Clock cannot be picked. It requires a key. Oh, it's here. Dear old friends, remember Navarro. There we go. Looks like the Brotherhood one. Ask the Remnants to support the fight against the Legion or the NCR. Okie dokie, let's go on down. Oh, we're not really against either one of them, but we're kind of against both of them. What are these? Are these? Well, you know what? I've seen these faces, these masks, on like the Tactics, Fallout Tactics or something, I think. And there's a vertibird. So I don't know if that's Brotherhood stuff. Well, no, it's Enclave stuff, right? I guess. Okay. So, well, here we are. I don't know.
The bosses of the... Krieger's the officer here, not me. The final say on the plan is up to him.
Which one is Krieger? This guy, right?
Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
I want you to help the NCR hold on to the dam. What is this place?
This was a minor refueling station for vertibirds. It seemed an appropriate place to stash our equipment if we ever needed it. I'm surprised this place hasn't fallen apart. When I put it into standby mode, I expected to return to it within a few years. not decades.
How are you going to deploy your squad?
Moreno, Johnson, Henry, and I will be the boots on the ground. Whitman will stay with the vertibird.
Okay, I want you to help the NCR hold on to the dam.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
You're the officer here. Can't you just order him to go along with the plan?
I stopped being Moreno's officer a long time ago. Everyone here respects me, but they don't need to follow my orders. Not anymore.
What's Moreno's problem with the NCR?
Day one, we didn't. It's as simple as that. The rest of us moved on while Moreno didn't. Still, I'm not convinced Moreno hates the NCR as much as he thinks he does. You still might be able to talk him out of leaving.
Okay, will Moreno be a liability?
He won't turn on us, but he's a good shot, and I'd hate to do this without him.
I'll talk to him.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it.
Okay, so let's talk to Moreno. It's him, right? Oh no, it's him. Where is he? Quit moving. This guy, right? No, that's Henry. Kruger. Whitman. Hannibal Johnson. Where's the other guy? Did he leave?
Been taken.
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out.
The remnants come in, guns blazing, showing the NCR how it's done. You actually don't want that?
I can't believe you've actually talked me into this.
Nice.
Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
fine.
for doing this. Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest, when Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all going to shake out in the end, but at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done.
Okay, you've certainly done your part.
I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro, and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out at the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every doctor they can get.
That's true. If you're so sure it's going to be a bloodbath, maybe you should stay in Freeside. What happens in Freeside won't make any difference if the Legion takes the dam. Fight with them. If you're so sure it's going to be a bloodbath, maybe you should stay in Freeside.
I honestly didn't expect you to say that. When I talked to you about Daisy and the others, you seem to put a lot of value in loyalty to the past. What's changed since then?
You were born at Navarro, but you are your own man. They have their fight and you have yours.
True enough, I suppose. Getting them back together must be worth more than me spraying plasma all over the dam. Back to Freeside it is. I need to make a stop before I settle in. I'll be back in a while. Thanks again for your help. It means a lot to me.
Okay. He's gone. And we'll talk to this guy.
Moreno's a stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying. Since Whitman will be staying with the vertibird, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you. You'll need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance.
I'll talk to her.
The training might take several hours, so keep that in mind.
Okay, and so we'll talk to her.
I appreciate you keeping Orion in the group. And since I won't be needing my armor, makes the cockpit a bit cramped, you should take it. It'll take a few hours to show you how to use it properly, so let's get started.
Okay, you've received the specialized training needed to move in any form of power armor. Nice. Cool. Okay. And presumably they gave me a power armor, and that's why I'm over encumbered. Let's go ahead and check on that. Yep, that is exactly what happened. Okay.
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father. I thought I might wear it at Hoover Dam, but after you talked me out of it, I didn't see the point in hanging on to it any longer. I'm here because of you, so I figured you're the one most deserving of it. It should protect you from everything short of a plasma caster. And if you need anything at all, you know where to find me.
I'm honored.
It's the least I could do. All I ask is that you put it to good use. This place has lived in the shadow of Caesar for long enough. I may not be the one to help stop him here, but you are. Fortis fortuna adiuvat. Good luck.
Now we officially have the support of all of Arcade's old Enclave pals. Or, well, his father's pals anyway. They've agreed to help the NCR fight off Caesar's Legion at Hoover Dam, and we've encouraged Arcade to stay in Freeside during the battle to help the people there. Now I'd like us to return to Boone and see if we can't finally learn more about him. To keep up with the rest of the story, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications to follow along as we approach the endgame and decide the fate of New Vegas. Until next time, I'm Brian Pickle. Thanks for watching.